Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah. Assalamu alaikum. On behalf of Quran Weekly, this is Abdul Nasir coming to you from Dallas, Texas. I wanted to talk to you guys real quickly just for a few minutes about an extremely important topic that I've brought up recently a lot in a few speeches or lectures at different conferences, especially when talking to youth. And that is, one of the attributes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that He mentions in the Quran is that He is Quddus in Surah number 59. At the same time, Allah tells us in Surah Al-Baqarah, ayah number 30, that the malaika, the angels, they said in praise of Allah, وَنَحْنُ نُسَبِّحُ بِحَمْدِكَ وَنُقَدِّسُ لَكَ. They also invoke this quality of Allah being Quddus. When we offer our salawat, one of the adhkar, the tasbihat that we can say in our ruku' is Subuhun Quddusun, Rabbul Malaikati wa Ruh. We call Allah Quddus. The word Quds literally means something that is sacred or something that is holy. Literally like what we call off limits or hands off. Something that is so sacred that you don't touch it, you don't mess with it. And that is who Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is. He is constantly in this state of sacredness or holiness. And the reason why I bring this up, especially for young brothers and sisters, is, having a sense of humor is something that's really important. And it's something that's praiseworthy. Our Prophet ﷺ had a wonderful sense of humor. The brothers and sisters that might have ever heard me give a talk or a lecture, I like to crack jokes, I like to have a good time, and I'll have a few good laughs as well. But at the same time, there are certain limits, certain boundaries, certain restrictions. There are certain lines that you just don't cross, even when making jokes. For example, if I was to make a joke about, if I was to make a joke about somebody's mother, if we were just having a few laughs back and forth, and I cracked a joke about your mom, you would you would say that, that's inappropriate, brother. You crossed the line. You can't go there. And you would not find it funny. No decent human being would think a joke about his or her own mother was funny. So just like making a joke about somebody's mom is off limits and nobody would find it funny, we need to have a sense of humor. We should have a sense of humor, but there are some things we don't joke about. And one of those things that we don't joke about is Allah. We don't joke about Allah. And it's a part of popular culture today. It's in entertainment, it's in media, comedians, it's in pop culture today, making jokes about religion, mocking God, there's a comedian, Ricky Gervais, who's an atheist, and every opportunity he gets in all of his movies, he mocks religion, he mocks prophets, he mocks God. There was an award show where he was the host, and he signed off of this award show by saying, and I finally want to thank God for making me an atheist. And everybody said, ha ha ha, very funny. And it got thousands of views on YouTube, and everybody thought it was all good fun. But that's something that's not funny. Even things that we think are harmless or not very harmful, they're not too serious. Things like Family Guy, South Park, The Simpsons, these type of cartoons, they constantly mock religion, they mock prophets, they mock angels, and most importantly, they make fun of Allah. They make fun of the idea of God, of a deity, someone that we worship, that we are dedicated and devoted to, that we are slaves of. And so I just wanted to share a couple of minutes with you guys to talk about this reality. By no means am I telling you to be uptight or being a prude. No, have a good time, have a sense of humor, joke and laugh with people. The Rasul ﷺ, like I said before, had a wonderful sense of humor. He had good friends that he would hang out with, that he would have a good time with. But there are some things we shouldn't joke about, that are just not alright to joke about. And the most important of those things is Allah Himself. He is Al-Quddus. We respect Him. So just like you wouldn't like me making fun of your mother, we should never approve of, we should never be okay with, we should never laugh when somebody makes fun of Allah, makes fun of God, or the idea of a deity or religion. It is something that is inappropriate, something that is unacceptable. May Allah give us all the ability to practice everything that's been said and heard. Before I leave, before I leave, say salam to Brother Noman as well. Can you get Brother Noman in here? Brother Noman's here as well. Wanted to appreciate all the work Quran Weekly does. They're trying to. Recording something? You're not talking to me? That's kind of what's. You're talking to me. Is that why you're not making eye contact? That's part of the reason why. And we should look back at the camera. Everybody's watching right now. Quran Weekly has been trying to garner some support, get some support together from the brothers and sisters. Quran Weekly, yeah. Yeah. So if you've ever benefited from these videos, alright. So if you've ever benefited from these videos, you've ever learned anything, try to support however you can. Inshallah, go to the website. Even dropping a couple of bucks, inshallah, goes a long way to spreading the dawah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. Alright, I have a flight to catch. Alright.